All right, we are here for TESPN Media Days, and I'm excited to be joined by head swim coach Tim Johnson. And Coach Johnson, my first question is it's a new season. You guys just had your first meet a couple nights ago. What are you most excited about this new season?
I'm really just excited to see all the new swimmers and how everything's going to shape up. We have a lot of eighth grade, ninth graders stepping up onto the team, and a lot of senior talent this year. And just seeing the way they're going to interact and the different places we can put them in meets to make a big difference and make some waves in the pool. We had our first meet this past Friday, and I was really kind of excited to see how well some of the relays are really shaping up. And we haven't even put our best foot forward yet. We're already, well positioned to finish top three in a lot of stuff in the state this year, just based on relays alone. And so really looking forward to see how a lot of the younger kids, find their place in the program and start, getting better and better as the season goes on. So we start, getting that depth that we've lacked the last few years.
Yeah, so just wanted to ask you maybe to tell us about some individuals. I know you have a big team, also a co-ed sport, so you can't mention everybody, but who are either some returning athletes on your swim team who have stepped up and really, cut time since last year, or perhaps some newcomers as well that you're just excited that are bringing some new energy and new talent to the Titan swim program?
Yeah, I think on the boys' side, of course, he needs no introduction. Patrick Puzon had a great offseason with his USA club, and he came out the first meet just chomping at the bit, looking to get some of those records. I think he missed the 50 free record by 0.02 seconds, so that's sure to fall this season. And he's already set himself up to be first in the 50 free and 100 free right now. So he's worked really hard this offseason, and I think he's going to have a great season. As far as new swimmers on the boys' side, of course, we have Aiden Maminovich, the eighth grader. He's just an absolute phenom. You can put him in whatever event we have, and he's definitely gonna be in the top three, if not just taking home first place. He had a really good meet the other night. Right now, holding down the top position in the state in the 500 free, and he gives us so much depth on relays. So it'll be exciting to see what he can do. On the girls' side, you have a core group of senior girls, but also two very good juniors who had an incredible kind of coming out party at state last year with Brooke Bailey and Marcy Mortimer. They've been working hard with their respective clubs, and they're looking to finish in the top three in their events instead of just making finals like they did last year. They're gonna look to go gold or silver in their events. And then we have two young eighth graders, the Kreisen twins. They are just interchangeable into whatever we need. With relays, they can swim all the events. And so it'll be really great to see how their talent develops over the season, how they get involved with the team.
And I do have a little bit of a follow-up on that when you talk about having several individuals who are very talented, who compete regionally and even nationally. And obviously they get a lot of work outside of the school program. How do you as the high school coach integrate them into what you're doing here when they're year-round swimmers swimming for a club?
Well, I think it really just goes down to, or it comes down to how, we just make our team fun, our meets fun. Everybody's involved. Nobody, feels like they're left out. If you're there at the end of the meet, the 400 free relays, if a swimmer's not behind the blocks, they're on the bulkheads screaming their heads off for the relays. And you could see that first meet, a lot of kids who you could tell they were getting really tired and weren't sure if they were going to stick with swimming because the practices were getting harder and harder. Halfway through that first meet, they're dancing, they're having a good time, and it is something they love to do. So just creating that, sense of fun.